You're watching the East by Southeast Spoken Word Showcase on Channel Austin. I'm C'est La Vie, and I'm here with Chandra Washington.
Hi.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
The only time I see you is on Facebook lately.
I know. I kind of was, I guess, incognito for a minute. But
Where
I'm
have
getting
you
out
been?
more.
Me too. I've been incognito. There's been so much going on that I haven't really been out and about like I usually am. But sometimes it's the best time to write.
It is.
Have you been writing in this period?
Recently, I just had a flood of new material.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's like a faucet's turned on.
Yeah.
But I'm writing a lot, just not memorizing as much as I should be.
Me either.
A season will come around for that too, hopefully. So, what else is new?
Well, let's see. I'm really excited about the Black Arts Movement Festival that's going to be happening in June. On the 11th, I'm doing my Healing Caravan installation again.
Really?
Well, like an abbreviated version, opening for the Last Poets. So
You're opening for the Last Poet?
yeah, me and another group from Detroit, and then the Last Poets.
Where is this going to be?
It's going to be at Ballet Austin. Still waiting for everything to be finalized.
Okay, well, give me the logistics on that.
Yeah,
I
so
definitely want to know.
hopefully, it'll be finalized in a couple of weeks at the latest.
Wow, that's a great opportunity. The
Yeah.
Last Poet.
Yeah.
You better let me know about it. I'll definitely want to be there for that.
Okay.
So, what else? Anything? Just you bring new pieces?
I did.
Okay, so what are those about?
I've got two new ones and one old classic one. The one piece I wrote it maybe about a couple weeks ago, called "I Am." It has to do with the way people will tend to identify you with what you do instead of who you are, instead of just getting the essence of who you are.
That's good, because when you're fired from the job, that's not really you anymore.
None of this stuff. I mean, I say I'm a poet, but that still isn't the essence of who I am.
Right.
And the next piece was inspired by a conversation I was having with my homegirl, and it's called "The Box," and it has to do with the way women are pushed into this way of being, and then there's a period between, well, I'll tell you about the particulars, but there's a certain period where you're supposed to have certain things happen at that time, and when you're out of the box, it's not happening.
Well, I'm interested in hearing that piece. Yeah, women, us, I mean, being examples of women, that's very important to me.
Yeah.
Being an example for other women, because women need to see that you can be beautiful and honor and integrity, and you don't have to shake your behind.
You don't have to fit in the box.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I honor you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
I can't wait to hear that piece. What is that piece? It's called
The Box.
Box. Okay.
And then the last one. Yeah, the last one is a classic one called "Learn to Eat to Live."
Is that If Nature Didn't Make It?
No, it's different.
Really?
I wrote If Nature Didn't Make It after I wrote
Right,
Learn to Eat to Live. I wrote Learn to Eat to Live several years ago.
I need to go back to If Nature Didn't Make It, Don't Take It. Because there was a period of time Chandra wrote a piece that's like, if nature didn't make it, don't take it. And I went through a period of time that I was just eating good foods, and I was like, if nature didn't make it, don't take it. And I'm like, but it looks so good though. So I need to revisit that. Yeah, absolutely.
Affliction, call it addiction. Starch and sugar Jones causes the fiction.
I need you to come with me first thing in the morning, every time I'm going to eat, and just sing that song to me.
I need to sing it to myself.
Because I'm like, what are we eating for lunch? So it's always a pleasure to have you here.
Good to have
Austin, Texas, Chandra Washington.
Thank you. This first piece is called "I Am." When someone meets you, they will ask, "What do you do?" I don't like that question. Viewed as lesser if my response were to be, "Not a blessed thing." Next time I'm asked that question from a stranger, I should take that leap. Who cares what they think? Don't even know the person. Tells me where my head is at. Who I am and what I do are two different things. This line of questioning feels inauthentic, fake. Is what I do more important than who I am? What if what I say I do doesn't impress you? Do you leave to find credentials more impressive? Or if you're impressed, I'm inclined to feel suspect. You see what I'm saying? Are you really digging me or false imagery? Energy draws me. I never asked that question. I feel people's vibe. My closest friendships began with a connection, not conversation. They love me for me, and my feeling is mutual. I am is enough. The next piece is called The Box. Begins at adolescence, conditioned to want in it. By 40, desperate to stay in it. It is the box. That window between age 20 and 40. A group deemed to be it, but not without prerequisites. For once in, the race begins to beat an unseen but ever-present biological clock to achieve all that a young woman is supposed to before the beginning of the end. Education, career, home, children, husband, and looking good. I feel like the only female on planet Earth who doesn't get the box definition of looking good. Examples. Sisters whose natural state refuses to be upstaged by the tracks of long, silky Indian tresses sewn in. Telltale nappy edges demanding acknowledgement, tiny curls unfurling along the hairline remind sister girl where she really come from. Examples even more extreme. Breast ballooned to the point of distortion, appear as if a prick of a hat pin would burst them. Hollywood faces emotionless from the paralyzing effects of Botox. Body parts nipped, tucked, suctioned. Women of little means save their pennies for implants and weaves, consider it a small price to pay to stay in it. And men of today don't seem to care the silicone they ogle and the hair they dare not touch are as phony as a Gucci knockoff. As explained by my homegirl, it doesn't matter if the look doesn't fit. Even if by all rational assessment, the woman looks ludicrous, the fact that she has the look qualifies one for inclusion. I feel like I've been dropped in the middle of a Twilight Zone episode. Everyone is in agreement with this new normal of female aesthetic. By 35, the imaginary timeline is steadily receding. The countdown's on, baby. The big 4-0's getting ready to drop. And if the to-do list isn't done by then, desperation sets in to stay in, because to the vast majority of the population who subscribe to it, a female over 40 is no longer relevant, especially if she hasn't completed her list. I'm so out of the in-the-box game, I must appear to be a total loser by the outsiders. Wait, I am the outsider. So, let's review my unchecked list. No advanced degrees. Don't subscribe to the concept of career or loser. My home is neither nice nor completely mine. No kids, no home, no spouse, no weave, no tresses. I don't even diet. Do you ever experience the effects of being outside the box, one may ask? The answer? Yes, on occasion. I had fears of being on my own. I've grown to know I'm not alone. My faith is my protection. I'm not talking religion. Divine intervention has my back. I've considered disguising my gray. Used to like the way it confused folk. Lately, I notice judgment, attempts to exclude my statement in this world. On the other hand, I know rejection is a reflection. Rejection serves to remind me I'm the only one in the room. It also tells me when one rejects another, they are exhibiting their innermost fears, reflecting back to them through the other person. In essence, they're really rejecting themselves. It doesn't take much critical consideration to conclude the box doesn't include me, and I have no interest in being in it. And to those who choose to engage in the insanity, know you'll never achieve peace within, chasing an illusion for inclusion in something concocted by those obsessed with power to divide and conquer, so all women will know their place. To some, this will sound cliche, but the truth is, we really are okay. Our job as women is to know this from the very depths of our being, so that we will never be swayed to subscribe to a box or any place that isn't a natural fit. Okay, so the last piece I'm going to do, I don't need these because I know the piece. It's called Eat to Live. You know you are what you eat. Check yourself, see. If you're too heavy, can't think, and lacking energy, eat the salt, sugar junk until the break of dawn. Do something different when you want to get your munchie on. A constipating grease, starch, milk, meat. It's no wonder the brain's sluggish and you're feeling weak. So eat fresh fruits, always eat your veggies green. For a mind that's sharp and a body that is lean and mean. If you're living to eat, here's some advice. Learn to eat to live for a healthier life. Because your body is your temple, you got to treat it right. Learn to eat to live for a healthier life. Now, check how you're taking drugs, popping pills. How you're always sick, paying heavy doctor bills. Instead of taking all that medicine, may I suggest, stop eating so much junk and let your body rest. A bit of prevention is worth a pound of cure, so eat right, keep it simple, nourishing, and pure. Spring water, fresh produce, natural grains, no food additives, preservatives, or dyes with funny names. Living to eat, here's some advice. Learn to eat to live for a healthier life, because your body's your temple, got to treat it right. Learn to eat to live for a healthier life. Need to read the food labels. Know what you're putting in your body, baby. Methyl-butyl polysorbic 80. Whew, if I put that in my mouth, I must be crazy. Have you heard the microwave blues? Changing the chemistry of your food. It's changing the molecules. It's making poison out of your food. I hope this rhyme can show me something new about the healthy things that I can do. And to keep the body extra nice, get the rest, air, and exercise. Sick and tired of being sick and tired? Ain't no excuse, you know what's required. Getting healthy on the inside will make you fresh on the outside. You know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Ain't no excuse, I know what's required. Getting healthy on the inside will make me fresh on the outside. So, if you're living to eat, here's some advice. Learn to eat to live for a healthier life, because your body's your temple, got to treat it right. Learn to eat to live, y'all. Come on, learn to eat to live. Yeah, learn to eat to live, y'all. Come on, learn to eat to live. Yeah, learn to eat to live for a healthier life. Learn to eat to live for a healthier life. Learn to eat to live for a healthier life. Learn to eat to live for a healthier life. Peace.